So, who is this? Gandhi. Tell me about yourself, Gandhi. You have to speak up, Gandhi. I know you're a modest person. Go ahead, speak up.
I was born on October 2nd, 1869 in Gujarat, India. My mom's name is Eli. My father's name is Farmachan. I have 2 older brothers and 1 younger sister. I grew up in West India, raised Hindu. I was a vegetarian. Vegetarian means I'm not
pages. Oh my God.
I know it all.
You know it, all right. Go ahead. Okay.
I went to law school and I was not happy. After I finished law school, I found it difficult to find work, so I went to Africa to work for an Indian company. I spent 20 years living in Africa. Upon my return to India, I saw a lot of racial segregation in Africa. Upon my return to Africa, I practiced a non-violent civic. I was arrested because I disobeyed the British, because I encouraged people to disobey the British and independence. I organized a march to the sea. I organized a march as an act of, and it was an important march because it was 240 miles that I started and other people followed me as an act of disobedience.
My people, once as numerous as sand on Great Lake,
on January 30th, 1948 in New Delhi. Thank you.
with wild wolves
Nice.
and swam with pink salmon. We are the Latoka Sioux, the Great Plains, and I am Chief Sitting Bull. As youth, I showed little warrior spirit, but the Great Spirit gave me my fighting abilities during battle. I rode with fierce warriors and fought many battles against white faces in Washington. In 1874, gold was discovered in Black Hills, sacred land to red man. We were forced off land, but our people resisted and brought about battle of Little Bighorns. Colonel Custer and his 200 ponies attacked my people, but the Latoka Sioux had grown, and we defeated him in battle. We fled to Canada and stayed there for many moons. We left and we were exiled and returned after starvation forced my people to leave.
You're doing great.
So
Doing
good.
great. You just gave me goosebumps. Right, so who are you? You have to speak up and you have to give me your speech.
Can I just hold at home?
No, you have to do it now. One second. You don't know who you are?
No.
Are you looking for your ID?
No.
Did you hit your head today?
No.
No?
Did one of the moon rock asteroids hit you?
I think it went through his helmet.
Yeah, I think maybe they had a complication when they were putting on his helmet.
20,000 miles an hour, a piece of moon dust went through his helmet, through his brain, and made him forget. Okay. Okay, you gotta speak up so I can hear.
Good morning. My name is Neil Armstrong. I was born on August 5th, 1930. After I was born, my family started moving around a lot because of my father's job. We lived in 20 different towns. I loved flying. I first rode an airplane when I was 5 years old. I was also part of the Boy Scouts. We moved back to my hometown when I became a teenager, and I went to Bloom High School. At age 15, I took flying lessons, and on my 16th birthday, I got a pilot certificate. I went to Purdue University and studied aeronautical engineering. I was only the second person in my family to go to college. My college tuition was paid for by the Navy. On January 26, 1949, I was called for active duty by the Navy. I was in the Korean War. 5 days within my arrival in Korea, I was bombing at low altitude and I was hit by anti-craft fire. I crashed down and hit a pole which cut about 3 feet of my wing off. I left the Navy on August 23rd, 1952. I flew over 78 missions, a total of 121 hours flying.
Last minute of the day.
I got a medal for 20 combat missions. I graduated at Purdue University in 1955 with a bachelor's degree in aeronautical engineering. Between the years 1955 and 1962, I was a test pilot for NASA. On January 28, 1956, I married Janet Elizabeth. We had 3 children. In 1961, my second child, Karen, was diagnosed with a tumor in the middle of her brain. On January 28, 1962, Karen died because of the tumor. I went to space on July 20th for the second time. 1 day later, Buzz Aldrin and I landed the Apollo 11 Model Eagle on the moon. As I stepped on the moon, I said the famous words, "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." I underwent bypass surgery. I was feeling well but fell ill again, and I died on August 25th, 2012 in Cincinnati, Ohio. They're happy.
Yes, I'm happy. Yeah. That was awesome, man. Awesome.